I think I got too much air in my tire.
Take some out.
What up, YouTube? Welcome to the new Grom Build. So stunt bike here. Stop here in a second, give you a little gander of it, but this is my new used Honda Grom. So it's been roughly about a year since I bought this, and you guys have seen the used buyer guide video on it, where I went and purchased this, made a whole buyer's guide on it. I finally got around to building it. This car's following us.
Well, once I got told to slow down on a Grom.
Someone told you to slow down? Slow down? We got a flex on our ass going 35.
I clutched it up in third, and the dude was unloading boxes, and he was like, "Slow down." That's the first time I've ever been told to slow down on a Grom.
What an idiot. All right. Anyway, we'll stop and take a look at this little girl. But me and Drew out today. Testing her out. First time riding it, really. Oh yeah, she feels good. This is in shorts with a fanny pack on. All right, let's stop here real quick. Let Drew do some circles around it. I'll show you what I got here. Turn it this way. Get the sun the right way. Find neutral. Okay. Look at my fanny pack. I'm one of those guys now. All right, so here she is. My 2017 1,000 mile stunt Grom build. So I'm gonna go through all the parts real quick, and then we're just gonna test it out a little bit more. And if you have any questions, feel free to post them down below. Real quick, if I could get you guys just to hit a thumbs up on this one, it helps a lot with the algorithm on YouTube. As you guys know, I've been taking a little bit of a break to build this guy, so I need a little help to jumpstart the channel back up. We got Grom Day right around the corner. I'll be riding this bike, my old stock Grom, or my old stunt Grom. I'll tell you what I'm gonna be doing with that as well. But let's get into the parts. Did I park in the middle of a street? Fucking guy. Oh, mad. Whoa. Was that on purpose, Script?
No, it wasn't. It's the foot brake, and it just went back.
Yeah. Well,
that was a good save.
That was a good save. And a little horn beep so everyone looked. Oh, mad. All right, let me start this because Mr. Forerunner there, Mr. Mad that he has to work on this beautiful day and can't ride his Honda Grom, might be calling the cops. But anyway, let's talk about this guy. So, I bought this. The used buyer guide was based on this bike here. It was a mint 2017 Honda Grom with about 1,000 miles on. Since then, I let Lewis ride it a couple times, but it's been sitting. I've been trying to do a build on it, but I just been procrastinating with different objectives. The big FRI build, which I still haven't released that video yet, and the DRZ, learning how to stunt, all types of stuff I've been doing. So I didn't really have a chance to, I guess, update you guys or bring you along for this build just because there was so much stuff happening in the background. And if I would have done that, it would have prolonged the build on this bike. And if I would have prolonged the build on this bike, I wouldn't be able to bring it to Grom Day. And I'm loaning my other Grom out to another Goonies guy from the Bay Area. So we'll talk about that in a second, but let's go through the build real quick. So if you're looking to build a stunt Grom like I have, I think this is the cleanest option. I mean, I love the way it came out. But let's start with some of the parts. So I'm gonna go through the parts and then we'll talk about the powder coating. So I'm gonna start up front with the handlebars. I went with the KLX, the Pro Taper KLX 110s. That's what I have on my Grom. It's the most popular, one of the most popular bars for the Honda Grom if you're gonna put aftermarket bars on, especially if you're gonna stunt. A little bit higher, kind of close to the stock feel with a nice little bend to it. I originally bought the SS Moto Triple Tree, the stunt Triple Tree, but unfortunately they only is it lunchtime? They only have the clamp for the fat bars, which I hit them up and I was like, hey, KLX 110s are most popular. Is there any chance that you can make a clamp for the 7/8 instead of the fat bars, which is like a 1 1/8? And basically he told me that nobody runs the crossbar, because I guess you can't get your foot between. Although I'm a Grom stunner, every Grom stunner I know, most of them run the KLXs. Sure, there's some people that run the Raptors, the fat bars, but I just didn't like it. You know, I like the crossbar. I put my bag up there. I like the 7/8. So I think that was kind of a shitty reply, and I kind of, you know, not to call them out, I love SS Moto for all the parts, but I just wish they provided a 7/8 clamp for it. That way I could have used it. But anyway, I ended up powder coating that, not being able to use it, so I powder coated my OEM one, this color here. So it's sherbet. It's a sherbet color from Prismatic Powders. I'll put the link down below. What?
I'm just telling them that I'm like the annoying kid in the background when their mom's doing a makeup tutorial video.
No, it's all these cars trying to go to work. They keep driving by looking at me like I'm the asshole for parking in the middle of the road. Anyway, I couldn't go with the SS Moto clamp, so I ended up buying the PSD clamp, which I like. I wanted something nice and clean right here, something fat that would hold the bars there. So I wanted the PSD clamp. Long story on that one, I know, but just want to show you where my mind was. I originally wanted to do the SS Moto stunt clamp and then the triple tree, but it didn't work with the bars I wanted to run. So, Pro Taper KLX 110s. I have a Motion Pro quick twist throttle. Makes it a lot easier when you're up in the wheelie. You don't have to do so much motion. For the front brake lever, I just replaced it. It's the OEM Master, but I replaced the brake lever with a Elite front brake lever Grom, so it's a nice little shorty. It's got a nice feel on it. On the left side, we got the RSC one figure trigger pull, powder coated obviously, and then underneath is the handbrake. That's the 16 RCS from Brembo. That's what I'm running on the other bikes, the F4i, as well as my other Grom now. I really learned to like that. Gotta hurry up, Drew's getting bored. For the brakes, I'm running Core Moto lines, so stainless steel lines. You can see right here, Core Moto. I love Core Moto. I've been using them for many years, and you know, great stainless steel lines. Up front, I just powder coated the stock caliper and put some EBC pads in there. EBC front rotor and rear rotor, so got the wafer rotors there. The tires, we're running Dunlop Scoop Smarts on them. I got a 6-shop idle adjuster, so I can bring the idle all the way up. What is this company? Tritronics. They are not friendly. They're looking at me like I'm crazy. Come on, it's a cul-de-sac. Calm down, guys. Anyway, 6-shop idle adjuster. All right, moving back. We have, what else we got up here? Anything crazy? Oh, grips. Some nice shorty grips here. Those are nice. I kept the stock headlight. I originally was going to do the number plate like I have on my other Grom, but I decided I have a headlight that doesn't really work on my other Grom. It points that way. So this one, I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep the stock one for a while until I break it. So I wanted to do originally I was going to do, I love this style right here. So you see this right here? This is that Urban Digi triangle camo. I love that style. So I found wrap off Alibaba in China. It took about a month and a half to get it in. I originally was going to do more on the bike, but after I did the forks and the bar, I was like, you know what? It's looking pretty clean. So I wrapped the forks. So they're wrapped with this triangle urban camo, snow camo, which looks really nice. I really like it. It's a little bit different than like the normal like circular camo, which I think looks pretty good. And then down below, sorry, Taco. Down below, I got the Tst sliders right here. Run these on all my bikes. These are my favorite sliders. These little pucks come off, so if you hit the ground, they come off instead of the long ones that stick way out here that could break the forks because it's just cast aluminum. So kept the plastics the same. Didn't want to go crazy with the camo. I decided I like the white look. I put a big Goonies sticker up front because I gotta represent the Goonies. Boom. I think that looks really hot. Moving back, I didn't put the clutch springs in yet. So I have clutch springs, I have a slipper clutch, I have Koso clutch plates. This is all OEM as of right now. I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna see if I can keep it OEM for a while. We'll see how it goes. I can tell that I already need to put the clutch springs in. It isn't as poppy, especially seconds. So I might do the clutch springs, and I'll have that link down below. I have them in my other bike. I have them in my other bike, so I have a whole set of them, but I'll put a link down below. I went with the ZNZs, of course, the ZNZ shorties, just a single with no passenger peg, and it's got the foldable BMX style break-off pegs. So I got these and I got the other ones, but I really like these. I feel like these, you know, the black and white kind of throw everything together. Kept the Yoshimura on there, so I got the Yoshimura exhaust with it. Where the fuck am I parked? I thought that truck was honking at me. All right. Anyway, kept the Kept the Yoshimura on there. Usually I run stock, but I'm gonna run Yoshimura for a while, see if I like it. It does still have the power commander in there. I didn't do the DHM on this one, or the TB cam or anything like that. I'm keeping the power commander, see how I like it. But I got the Yoshimura exhaust on there, so it's gonna give me a little bit of extra top end horsepower. Handbrake line right there, rear brake stainless steel line core moto again. Powder coated the rear calipers, which are Adelin. They're equivalent to Brembo P34 calipers, so they're just the cheap Chinese knockoff ones. So I powder coated those, powder coated those, powder coated the swing arm. In the swing arm, we put the man the box bushings. I have not got one wave from anybody coming in.
Dude, I can just tell by the way people are driving, they hate it.
They hate this work. Whatever they're doing, I think we should call.
I'm just saying, there's no way you can hate a moped.
Anyway, so yeah, I replaced the bushings, the OEM bushings, with the man in the box brass ones. So all the support is now in the shock, which is a YSS rear shock with the piggyback. So that's from MSX 125 Accessories. Love them. They're a great company. Over in Thailand, you're going to see the shipping price go through the roof, but don't worry about it. It offsets. Hey, I got a wave. It offsets the price total. It's pretty cheap. So anyway, I'm running this shock on my other one without the piggyback. With the piggyback, should give it a little bit extra stability there, especially with the new bushings, which again, what happens with the bushings is the OEM ones get hung up, so they're more plastic, rubbery. So rubber, not plastic, they're more rubber, so they can get hung up. So when you bounce on them, oh, I'm on a kickstand. When you bounce on them, the swing arm doesn't move freely, it gets hung up. Right now, this is all shock. So that's cool. The dual caliper bracket, my favorite, is Manic Machining. Jake down in Sarasota, he puts out a great product. I keep telling him he's got to put a website out there, but if you want to get one, you got to hit him up off of Instagram. But he will ship it out. He's got a bunch made, and yeah, it runs P32, P32 or P34 calipers, depending on what you want. So underneath the seat, I got the stainless steel reinforced tubes from Sick Innovations, which I hit my hand on, kind of hurt. Back here, waited many months to get it, but my favorite design for the subcage, which is the Get Bent design subcage on Drew's bike. Drew, let me see Drew has the MKS. So Mason over in Texas, if you guys are looking for a subcage, they're very popular. He can get them to you like within 2 weeks.
Look what I just accidentally did.
He scraped it. He needs a new titanium bar. Mason, send Drew a titanium bar. Look, he's sad now. He's scraping. He put it on his big bike, but that's what an MKS versus a Get Bent looks like side by side, white Groms. If you want a subcage quick, he can get it to you quick. Get Bent, if you like this style, it's going to take, I think they said 45 business days, so it's going to be like 2 or 3 months. So yeah, maybe if you like that, maybe buy that, and then, you know, buy that and let it sit and wait, and then when that comes in, you can sell it or whatever. Yeah, I bought that about a year ago. I've been sitting on it. I probably should have resold it. Probably could have made some money on it. Sprocket, we went same as my old bike, 1437. So got the 14 up here, 37 there. Got the heavy chain right there. The only things that I want to add is probably the slipper clutch, the clutch springs, beefier clutch plates. Besides that, I think it's pretty good to go. What do you think?
I think it looks sick.
Drew approves. Let me take one quick picture. If you guys have any questions on what I put in there, please ask in the comments down below. If you could real quick, just give it a thumbs up. It, again, helps with the algorithm on this channel and this video. All right. Let's go before the cops come. Got a headlight now. Even without the clutch springs, it still pulls up seconds pretty good. So I'm not mad. I might just run this. Skirty! Make sure I can hook my leg or my foot. Feels okay. Oh, and then I got the oil pump in there. That's worth mentioning. The Miller oil pump. No oil starvation here. There might be like 1 or 2 things that I'm forgetting. I'll put all that in the comment down below. There'll be a kit link. Click that, and then you can find out everything and where to buy it. I get a small commission if you buy it. It doesn't cost you any more money. It'll be like an Amazon link, and you know, you help support the channel. All right, there she is. I'm gonna go record a new video about stock markets. If you're interested in that, stay tuned. There's gonna be some good information. I already spent some time telling Drew about it.
Feeling rich already.
He's already feeling rich with knowledge. You'll see many more videos with this girl now. This will be my main squeeze. My old Grom's not going anywhere. I'm gonna let Lewis borrow it. I'm gonna let some of the Goonies from the Bay Area borrow it at Grom Day. Grom Day coming up very soon, April 10th in Jacksonville. I hope to see you there. Look out for me on this one. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. To the moon.
Lewis, get your ass to Grom Day, man. What are you doing? Let's do it.